Welcome everybody to the seasonal diet, eating what our ancestors ate when they ate it, like we were evolved to do. There's some big news going on right now in the US court system, and I've been waiting on this for many years now, and they are finally doing something about it. Fluoride, the stuff that they've been adding to water since the 1940s to help prevent tooth decay. By the way, it was actually given to Soviet prisoners to keep them more passive and submissive, and it's a practice illegal in most countries today due to its negative effects on health. But now the USA has finally come to its senses and is considering removing it from our water supply too. A group called the Food and Water Watch Inc., along with some other organizations, took the government agency, the Environmental Protection Agency, to court. It's been building up for years now, but now they are finally in court and expected to make a decision soon. They're arguing that fluoride can be harmful, especially to babies and pregnant women, because of its potential neurotoxic effects. Now, this isn't just vague theories anymore, but it's proven science. Fluoride passes through placenta and gets to the developing fetus brain, and it reduces IQ, they said in prenatal submissions. The result is that the vast majority of 72 whole human studies found an association between fluoride and reduced IQ, and they said it referencing a draft government analysis. This is the main route that they are taking. In the case, they could have gone a bunch of other ways with it, since there's a mountain of evidence out there now that shows the negative effects of fluoride. I, for one, notice it in my body every time I come back to the US after I've been living abroad for a while, but yeah, it seems the most solid evidence, and what they are basing the main part of their case on is that fluoride lowers the IQ of babies. Confirmed. On the flip side, the defense, the EPA, is essentially basing their defense on the question of exactly what fluoride levels actually become a risk. This quote here: plaintiffs have not proven scientifically defensible basis to conclude that developmental neurotoxicity is a hazard of fluoride exposure under the conditions of use at concentrations of 0.7 milligrams per liter. The Department of Justice, which represents the EPA, maintains. And of course, there are many experts out there saying the opposite, that there actually is no safe amount of fluoride. Any amount of it is what's called an unreasonable risk, as what's defined in court, and this is what it's actually about. So essentially what's happening is the court is trying to determine if there is in fact a safe level of fluoride in the water or not, and if that is what the court deems as an unreasonable risk to put in our water, however they interpret that to be. So it's a bit vague, but I am hopeful. At the end of the day, it's up to one single judge in California, of all places, that will decide the fate of the country on this matter. So yeah, that is the gist of it. There's a lot of science, legal arguments, and big questions about health and safety. We'll have to see how it all plays out, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on.